Convoke with Rakdos. A very interesting list here in Standard Best of One today. Excited to break it down in today's episode by our friend Steven Bogemies. I probably destroyed that, so I apologize. Now, here's what we got going on. Excited to break it down. Like I said, we give you the strategy objective of this list. We'll play that competitive magic here in Standard Best of One as we always do and pull it all back together. Now, with that said, if you happen to have a question or comment throughout today's episode, do let me know. I'd love to hear from you always. And lastly, don't forget to swing by the Discord server if you'd like. All right, so here's what we got going on. Rakdos Convoke. This thing's pretty interesting. It deals a ton of damage if you can kind of get the combo off with it as well. It's a very good go wide strategy as well here. So a couple key pieces that I really like. Experimental Synthesizer. When this thing enters, you get to exile the top card of your library, play it till end of turn, or when it leaves the battlefield. Now, typically you're going to think you got to pay 3 there to get it to work, but the reality is all you got to use is Gleeful Demolition. On top of that, you're going to get 3/1/1 red Phyrexian Goblin tokens, which is ridiculous to build your board so fast. Literally on a turn 2, you could be at 4+ mana there, essentially 4 mana to then go ahead and convoke something else on the board, which is pretty sweet. So that is a key piece to consider there in terms of that. Now, additionally here, we're running Hoarding Broodlord. This thing can go over the top. You're going to be able to get it very fast here. And then you can go find a card and exile it and then play it again. You can go grab City on Fire here. This thing's also got Convoke. It's already got Convoke, but this will give something else Convoke. But again, you can go find this. And then if a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage instead. Ridiculous. So here, very, very powerful. In the 2-slot drop here, we have some removal spells. We have some ability here. I really love Ran. This thing, when you lose something, you gain 2 life. Your opponent loses 2 life whenever 1 or more dies. However, it only triggers once each turn, but paired with Oni Cult here, again, a nice little sacrifice combo, works really, really well. We still have Blood Tiv, additionally Obnix and Markov here, giving other creatures or other +1/+1 for vampires, and Lifelink here. We do have Madness as well. You can discard this if you do cast it for its Madness cost, put in your graveyard, kind of a deal as well. So very, very interesting. Lots of good options. I like some of the stuff in terms of how it will combo, like we talked about there. Really kind of a go wide, get some of the big stuff, find those cards that you're going to need between discard, between the blood tokens. Additionally here, Experimental Synthesizer can give you a good ability to gain some card advantage against your opponent. Lots of good stuff here at the top end to really shut it down and make it work. Now, strategy objective of this list, I would say it's probably more in that mid-range spot because you got to play around things. Now, again, with that Convoke, you can accelerate your top end, making it a very, very powerful list. So this one is a mythic contender here. Actually 2 seasons in a row. I've seen the list before. Excited to bring it here today, again by our friend Steven Bogemies. All right, let's go ahead and play some competitive magic here in Standard Best of One. All right, let us see what we can do here today in ranked. There we go. Rakdos Convoke. Mythic. Let's go. Underway. First opponent up. Let's go. Cuss on Fire. All right, so we don't have any of those combo pieces. We do have Oni Cult. I'm okay with that. We can try it. Definitely probably gonna want some of that combo in there, but let's see how this goes. I will play this. Ooh, we got our friend there right away. Let's go ahead and do this. do that. What do we want to kick? We want to keep that. We'll keep this. It does have Convoke. I kind of like that as well. Let's do that one first. So that's how you'd play that. Discard into Madness. And there you go. Now we don't have the 3. So in this case, we can also create more here. So we don't want to forget that. Also with this.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off.
Now we can go here. And here. Now don't forget, this thing also has Convoke. This guy getting on the board will be helpful as well. We will be at 8 on the next one. Ooh. That hurts a little bit. But we can also do that.
Let your blade do the
get
talking.
that off the board this way, which is what we will do.
I guess that's that.
And let's get that out of here. Little pinging going on there. Not quite what we would like yet. This thing could be a problem because they can keep exiling our creatures, which hurts. Really, really does. Right, double striker.
I brought backup.
We can live with that. Now, ideally, if we can get some of these other things in. There. Not enough on that yet. So now we got a good chunk of our board down. Key is we can get this on. We need to get some of that card advantage going again. We do have this here. Now again, they can keep exiling our board. Problem is those double strikers are gonna get real nasty real fast as well. We do have some kill spell stuff, but not quite what we're gonna need to get around this. If we can get our flyer though, we'll be in a good spot. Not much we can do there.
Show them the edge of your blade.
I'll do Ani. Now again, source we control deal damage to a player. It's not enough yet. which is too bad. We can do this though, and hit that. Now we can play it. Let's do this, this, that, that. Pay 3, 1, 2, and we'll keep the lifelinker up. 3. There we go. Block here, block there. Do this. 3 damage. Now they'll get a draw again. Ultimately what they're going to look for is board wipe. They might wipe the board here as well.
Make room.
Now they'll get 2 cards off that. Now we do have Murex that we can make one thing on. We can't get through here. Well, we could. So in this situation, we could take the Eternal Wanderer off. They're going to be able to block with 1 here. So I think we go for it. Oh no. That was the wrong thing. Only 1. That's too bad. That was a mistake. See, that hurts us because we should have popped the Murex. And now we're off. Now we are off on our play. Again, they could keep using that Wanderer to bounce stuff if they wanted. They figured it out. They figured it out. It's unfortunate. And we're off our pain cycle. Ugh. We'll take the damage there. All right. So we have this. We also can play this. We'll do that. We'll get on the stack here so we can make our 1/1. There we go. They should be at 8. We're close. Now they can keep gaining life and keep thinning here where they need to. And get a lot in as well. But we can't forget, again, us attacking in each of our creatures dealing 3 damage. And again here, if a source would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple. So we can block and kill a lot of their stuff also.
You're coming with me.
Now they're not going to want to overcommit here, in my opinion. So what this is going to do, we're going to block this thing anyway to get it off the board. They have a second angel on the top and a draw. Ooh, So this is nice here. We will play it. Now again, only on your turn. Once each turn, whenever this artifact you control leaves the battlefield during your turn. So we'll ping it. Game 1. They have enough to kill us though. Could have been at 6. We could have got one more ping in there. They can kill us with Sierra Paragons on the top, unfortunately. The good news is we did get to see how the City on Fire combo can really work there for you. And again, one of the biggest pieces to making this thing work. Lost a little bit
I'll handle this one.
in terms of momentum there. However, again, very happy with being able to see a lot of that mix up there and some of the pinging and those things. All right. Main one being when we played our lovely 1/1s, we could have held that back and then blocked that way and wiped their board as well, which would give us a nice advantage. Beautiful, we'll claim that. All right, time to play our second one here with Rakdos Convoke. All right, Masaru it is. Masa. Here we go. We'll keep this. This will work out just fine. We will take that thing off the board. Now, we will also play this right away, because we get the 2 colors there. Ooh, they have that as well. So mono black here. So this will be good. Hopefully we hit a color. Oh, no, we did not. Let's get rid of that guy. There we did, though. Alright, so we can do this guy and our friend here. Now we don't need to take we can take the damage now if we want. This guy again's got the discard. We'll take the damage. So we can create the 1/1 flyer. Alright, this is pretty helpful. So we can do 2 things. We can discard a card. We'll do this though. Dump that guy. This will trigger. And then we can also always play this as well. If we would like to copy and create the 1/1, if we would like to do that against Volda here, if we want to do that. The other thing is we could play this in now. Again, at the beginning of each, it's only going to happen once. We can do this too and sack this. Creating the 2/2. And there's our flyer. And that's gonna go away. This thing's gonna be a problem. one of those. Take 3. Now, here we go. We should be able to get that thing on the board. The problem here is, if we get this on the board, they're still going to swing in with everything and give them game. So that's not going to get us to where we need to. We could play this and sack against something. We'll have to see. We could play this guy, though. Let's decline the discard. We'll do this. Casualty on this guy.
After 1,000 years, finally,
There we go.
a new conquest.
we'll go
Oh, I
up.
have a job for you. By coin or carnage, tribute
attacks.
is owed.
There we go. Now we just need to block the right way here. That's gonna become a problem though for hoarding Broodlord. So we'll see. If we can keep that in play, we'll be okay. So this one's to the face. So we don't need to worry about that. Let's block here. Block here. And take 4. Ooh, the lose on the draw. Bummer. All right, third and final. So we didn't get there. I could have dumped it on the board. We would have lost either way. Let's see how our third and final matchup goes here. If we can turn it around. Again, losing some of that momentum. Once the board builds and you get to where you need to, definitely not a problem. In terms of how this deck's going to perform, in terms of go wide, in terms of ping, drop the big guy in, pull the deal the triple damage and call it a day. All right. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Good comboing. Let's keep it. So the 1 damage will actually play this off the start, because we'll be able to get that in. We can deal our triple threat, which I like. Twice. Drop our friend in here. All right. So we can drop our friend in here. Get this guy on. And let's do this. To start. Now we got a few things here. If we can get a big one. Ooh. Ooh. All right. So we do have a good friend here. So we can play this. We can play this. I think the right play is going to be this. And we'll hit this. One thing if we can get that in next. Let's see if we can get it. I don't know. I'm nervous. They wiped my board. We're going to cry. All right. They did not wipe the board. That's fine. That is a-okay. Black. We'll pay the one. Let's pay another 2. Oh, we need to keep that if we want that on the board. There's 3 and another 5. 1, 2. Here we go. Perfect. That, my friends, is why you count. Now you can go search. We're gonna grab City on Fire. And then we'll play this. And we can wait on the 1/1. We'll wait for it. We need the Brood Horde to survive. Absolutely need it to survive. No. No, 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 no. No, the board wipe. Oh, it makes me so sad. So sad. So sad. Oh, we almost had the combo in. Oh, you would have to shut me down, Petrucci. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more creature. Here we go. I'm getting this thing on the board. Because again, we can do the Mirex combo here and make that work. If they have something to get rid of City on Fire, I'm going to be sad. They will be sad. Then we're going to wish we had attacked in. Get our guy up again. 3 damage. We'll hang on to that for now. It still wasn't enough either. Oh. Oh. Now it would have been. The Golgari list. Big 8. It's fine. Not dead yet. There, that helps. Go up 1. There we are. Back to their 4. They're at 8. If they hit the 1 there, we're gonna be in problem territory. Of course, today is one of those days where we just get absolutely crushed in Magic because we know that this game loves to do that to us. Oh, super bummer, super bummer. I really do like this list. We just did not get it to connect where we needed it to, and our opponents had stuff that they needed to get around everything. that we had here today. Sad days, sad days, sad days. Anyway, really like this one. A lot of fun, a different kind of style of play. We almost got that combo in to close it. They had the right answer in order to remove. Additionally, in some of the other stuff, a little bit tricky, but we didn't quite get there, unfortunately, and that is Magic for you at its finest. We did go 0-3 today, no big W, unfortunately, but I really had a lot of fun. We got to see a lot of the mechanics, a lot of the interactions. I love that gleeful demolition into the experimental synthesizer, hitting also the blood tokens in order to make that happen. We saw that ramp go really quick. A great way in an interesting deck nonetheless, mythic list to play here. So again, this one's by Stephen Bogemies. Congratulations, bud. Again, on last season and this season, and proving this one out here. Unfortunately, I was not able to make it connect, like I said, and that is what it is. So as always, a huge thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community. Down below, if you got questions or comments, let me know. Other great ways to stay connected, and feel free to check out the Discord server here. I hope you enjoy the Rakdos Convoke list. And I just realized I got RK dose. That's funny. Anyway, is what it is. Typing too fast. We got a ton of Magic the Gathering content here available to you on the channel, and a ton more headed your way all the time. With that, thank you. We'll see you again soon. Until next time, Mythras out of here.